HTM 500 milling cutter sharpening machine. Ingjiamai Precision Manufacturing Shenzhen Company Limited. Operation manual for HTM 500 milling cutter sharpening machine. First of all, let us introduce the composition of the components for HTM 500 milling cutter sharpening machine. 1. One-off milling cutter sharpening machine. 2. One-off holders, each for 3 flute and 4 flute milling cutters. 3. One-off each ER20 collect chuck, D4, D6, D8, D10. 4. One-off standard international power cable. Operation instructions for the HTM 500 milling cutter sharpening machine. 1. First of all, plug in the power and confirm that the machine is powered normally. 2. You choose corresponding holder according to number of flutes. Use the holders with the inscription 3 flutes for 3 flute milling cutters, and use the holders with the inscription 4 flutes for 4 flutes milling cutters. Choose the corresponding collect chuck according to the diameters of milling cutter. 3. Keep the side with the inscription in front. Use a hexagon wrench to loosen the fixing nut until the positioning sleeve can rotate freely. 4. Unscrew the locking ring and install the corresponding collect chuck into the locking ring. Fasten the locking ring. 5. Install the milling cutter into the holder. Keep the inscription in front and put them onto the height bracket of the sharpening machine. Adjust the height of the milling cutter until the cutter is contact with the adjustment platform. Rotate the cutter slowly. The step on upper platform is for cutter is bigger than 6 millimeters, and the step on lower platform is for cutter is 6 millimeters and smaller than 6 millimeters. Till the blade of the cutter is touching the step. Fasten the locking ring, fasten the milling cutter. 6. Keep the holder with the inscription in front. Put it on the angle bracket. Rotate the cutter holder counterclockwise by your right hand and adjust the angle knob by your left hand, so as to keep the side blade contact with the end surface of the angle bar. Press the handle top by your left hand. Use the hexagon wrench to fasten the fixing screw. 7. Turn the sharpening machine on. Then take out the installed holder and put it into the coarse sharpening support. 1. Press the holder along the guiding structure downwards. Conduct the coarse sharpening for the first corner of the flutes. Rotate the 4 flute cutter every 90 degrees for 4 times, while rotate the 3 flute cutter every 120 degrees for 3 times. Sharpening complete when you cannot hear the sound of the grinding. Take out the holder and put it into the coarse sharpening support. 2. Conduct the coarse sharpening of the second rear corner according to the processing sequence of the first front corner. Sharpening complete when you cannot hear the sound of the grinding. Take out the holder and put it into 4 flute precision sharpening support. Conduct precision sharpening of the first rotary angle according to processing sequence of the first front corner. Sharpening complete when you cannot hear the sound of the grinding. The 3 flute cutter selects the 3 flute precision support. Take out the holder and put it into the 3 flute precision support. Conduct precision sharpening of the first rotary corner according to the processing sequence of the first front corner. Sharpening complete when you cannot hear the sound of the grinding. Take out the holder and put it into the universal precision sharpening support for both 3/4 flute cutters. Conduct precision sharpening of the first rear corner according to the processing sequence of the first front corner. Sharpening complete when you cannot hear the sound of the grinding. Sharpening process then is all completed. Finally, keep the holder with the inscription in front. Use the hexagon wrench to unscrew the fixing screw. Install it into the height bracket. Use the wrench to unscrew locking ring, and then take out the holder and remove the milling cutter. Replacement of the grinding wheel. 1. Use a cross screwdriver to remove the protection cover. 2. Unscrew to remove side cover of the grinding wheel. Fasten the screw back for easier replacement of the grinding wheel. 3. Install the grinding wheel. Be careful during installation given the precision assembly between and grinding wheel and the shaft. Remove the screw and then put the side cover back. Tighten the screw with a pin inserted to the hole of the shaft. The grinding wheel is installed.